it looks like Flau'jae Johnson has ended up in a perfect opportunity to hone her ability. And I'm already seeing a ton of stuff that bodes really well for the growth of her game. Her coach trusts her to stay on the floor through mistakes, and she adds enough that as she's working through the rookie kind of bumps in the road, this is a special player in many elements on the floor, not just as a scorer, not just as a defender, not just as a playmaker. And she's a worker too. So we're going to break down some Flau'jae Johnson film, and I think you're going to enjoy it.
Protect our queens.
Do you practice this? Was this spur of the moment?
They put the ether beat on this.
I started paying attention to women's basketball in a way that I never had before.
In and out, crossover, she has all that in her bag.
I just think that Paige is more well-rounded on both sides of the ball.
It's all about her feel for the game, bro.
All of these girls seem like a WA guy that got a turnaround fade in the paint.
We don't need 7 games. We didn't need 6 games. We didn't need 5 games. 4.
I think she's a more natural like passer and playmaker than she gets credit for. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Just on the move, making those reads on the move. Like she'll find you. She's got her head up.
I want to say this is the playmaking segment of the video, and her synergy with Dom Malonga in particular was so encouraging to me. I even did some advanced searches on there, and I believe she's 1 assist shy of having the most assists to Dom of any of her teammates this season.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, she can get to the athletically. I just think she can get by people. She can get in the paint.
Marcus, can we run that one back after that shot goes in? I just want to show the way that she positions her body at the start of that play in order to manipulate the defense. So I think it's after this one. So she's got the ball up top, and watch how she shifts to get Paige out of position to set up the play. Awa with the screen, little snake dribble inside.
Mm-hmm.
And, just like a 6'7" unicorn.
Ready to knock down a corner 3. So you're coming off getting her on the move is the best thing. Like that's where you want her, is getting in those actions where she can get some movement, use her athleticism.
I do love those side actions with her as a playmaker.
Man, she's looking. She's got her head up. She's like, oh, she's got that. We got to look at that again there, Marcus. That's a very popular pickup right now. That over the top that, Donovan Mitchell uses this a lot. Doing it that far out is where you're talking about being a little like diabolical, honestly. She obviously doesn't use it as a scoring move. It's kind of just a gather, like then she feels open person right behind her. Awa gets a 3.
All right. So I think these are more strung together, like multiple sequence plays. So we're going to get a rebound. And we're going to push. And then why not?
Nice. Wow. Nice. I like the transition 3.
The shot has really come along recently. Gosh,
to me, it's a good looking shot, man. I really like the mechanics of her shot.
I think when she isn't rushing her shot, and this is going to get smoother as her game goes on, she's a really reliable outside shooter.
Good find. Tish, she is playing so well this season. Look at that crash on the baseline. Here she comes. Here she comes.
So the amount of activity on this play, Martin, because it's not over.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. She's still going. Yeah.
And now it isn't going to end in a bucket for her, but even watch the engagement. They're trying to find her again. And then it's like, okay, all right, we'll just dump in real quick.
Yeah.
Like that's 20 seconds of high level engagement.
Yeah. She's moving. Like she's a movement player.
So she got her shot blocked there, but look, following
activity.
It and drawing a foul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Activity.
We talk a lot about like next play mentality. Martin and I were discussing how it's almost like Flau'jae has this same play mentality thing going on. She'll make a mistake and make up for it in the same play with significant frequency. Another foul drawn.
Yeah. And I think making up for those plays in the same play, that's a combination of her IQ and athleticism. Look at that rebound.
Flau'jae Johnson. Have you heard her music? This goes, Big Bo. I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble for that copyright stuff like that, but that's a vibe. Just the beat. If they don't make it in the Final Four, she gonna be on somebody's stage rapping. Okay, I've been seeing her on commercials and everything. I think she got like a tax practice or something like that with her finances or something. This is great. Flau'jae out here. The music go, and she got a couple joints. Gone, never home.
God knows she's crashing again. Oh gosh, this one right here.
Oh, on Sabrina, the post. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on, Steve.
Yep.
This is exactly, and you saw it coming. You knew this was gonna. This is exactly the kind of shot that makes Flau'jae Johnson an extremely dangerous prospect for what so she decides to. I'm sorry, Marcus. We're gonna stay on this for a minute or two. I'm sorry, but and I'm sure you can see why. Like this is. That's the Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant post up, patented, back you down, shoulder separation. Like we're in the mid post here against a veteran in Sabrina. Like she's deciding to okay, back you down. Let me get a couple dribbles, fill you out. Hey. My God, that's the kind of shot making, Dan. I'm just like, there's no telling what this one could become, man. Good Lord.
It isn't always going to look that clean, but because of all the stuff that you see, all the various glimmers in her game of productivity, man, it's tantalizing to think about when that becomes as consistent as I believe it will be.
Love that catch and shoot three. I like her shot, man. I like how her shot looks. I think it's square. I like how square it is.
Look at that.
Oh, nice save. Nice save. Instincts. She's really got those like just athletic instincts in her. Love that change of direction. Look at that change of direction, Dan.
Here, run that back one time because we're going to see a number of missed layups, but these don't occur in a vacuum. Like you have Awafam and Dom Malonga on your team. Missed layups are somewhat of a commodity for them as well, but she's going to work on these angles and she's going to become more disciplined with how she finishes at the bucket. Oh, and by the way, she's going to make up for it right here.
Make a play here. Look, get it right back. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, over and over again. Next play.
Same play mentality. Get it back. Same play. Look, follow her own shot. Like she's one of those, man. She's really one of those activity wise.
You know, I had not peeped this on accident. Oh God, what a play.
Oh, she got the sleeve on. Hold on. She putting the sleeve on. That's different. Hold on, folks. You rocking the sleeve out there? Hold on the left arm too. That's
aesthetics.
I know we were rocking the sleeve. Hold on. We got to take a moment for the sleeve action.
Oh man, the film from this Dallas game too. Now, again, there you go. Like just knowing your situation, but I like the attack going in there, even with Kawir right there. No, dude, she averages over 5 rebounds a game.
Oh wow. Yeah, she's got the same foot takeoff on those layups too. She could go left foot, left hand, right foot, right hand. Tough. She's not afraid of the moment. Like she's not afraid of taking risks sometimes or taking certain that's a tough shot. I think that play, but run it back one more time, quick, Marcus. I think she went off her inside foot. I think she ended up going off of the right foot here. Oh no, it's the left foot. She went off the left.
So you see the role that she fills on the team is they need a creative bucket getter, and the efficiency isn't where it's going to be eventually. But my goodness, is she ahead of schedule?
Ooh. I say, okay, another miss, but that drive, that's even just such an encouraging drive there. And she's going at these bigs. She's going at them.
So a lot of it looks like this now, but she's empowered to do this. And who else on the team is going to do that?
True. No, this has to be her role. This has to be her mentality.
And that's a foul on that same action there.
Yeah, attack and create from the perimeter. I want to see her take more. That's tough. That hezzy is tough. But I want to see her take that transition 3 there too.
Mhm.
I want to see more of that conviction to just rise up on that shot. Right to left, come back into the screen, turn the corner. Oop, come back. Got you. Ooh, tough. That's tough, Dan. That's tough, Dan.
Maintain that dribble.
That
Keep
extended
working.
dribble to extend that play. Try to turn the corner. You get cut off. You come back. Hold on. Now we trying to go right to left. Boom. Nope. Got me there. So now I'm going to use the screen. But they switch off here with Leone trying to turn that corner. Got to bring you back. Now just attack left into that gap. See what I can get. Split 2 with the help. Underhand scoop. Right hand on the left side. Yeah,
That's against a 6'4" wing.
See, like, I like that shot, man. I like that. No hesitation. Just pull it. Back in the play. Left foot, left hand.
I'm Dan. I'm from Illinois. I've got 4 kids, and we love women's sports, specifically women's basketball. We watch it voluntarily and repeatedly. That's why I'm with Basketball Society and Protect Our Queens. Real basketball analysis and real basketball conversations every single week. If you actually love hoops, and I mean all basketball, subscribe to Basketball Society right now. So there's just so much to be encouraged about in process. Like, if you're only thinking about results with rookies, it's a fool's errand. There's those productive misses I'm talking about too.
Yeah, she's in a. I mean,
this was a little.
Did she really?
Yeah, a little bit too much.
Really try to go to the other side?
Yeah. See, so what I think is if she simplified her finishes a little bit for the meantime, that she could build on it with a more robust layup package. But for right now, like, she has it within her to be like a 45% shooter by the end of this season. Like, I could see if she shot 37% for the first half of the year, I could see a world where 45% is what happens in the second half. Because, I mean, come on.
Midi. Yeah. The simple stuff. We talk a lot about it. The simple stuff wins a lot. Little bounce out. Between. I like that.
We love the confidence, don't we?
Love the conviction on the catch and shoot. I love that. Why not? They're going to go under. Let it rip.
Like you said, conviction, cash.
Yeah. That, just the simple read there. Like, I like that look for her. I like that look. Yeah, got to take those.
So I feel like we're getting relatively close here in a little bit to her. Still getting buckets. I'm really excited to show some of the defensive back here in a second.
That was tough against a good defender.
I love this.
Oh, hezzy, yeah. Okay, right into the pull-up. I like it. I want to see it. The more conviction I see in that pull-up 3, the better I'll feel. Because even there, like, hesitating on that first one.
Just take it.
Yeah, just shoot it. Just shoot the thing. I believe in her as a shot maker, man. I really do. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, take that.
You aren't going to honor me? Hi.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, now I'm gonna replay this one real quick, Marcus, because I want to point something out about their defensive scheme. They play a ridiculously help-heavy fly around defense. It's not quite a matchup zone, but the thing that I'm paying attention to here, you can see her on Bridget Carlton in the bottom half of the screen. Watch her call out this coverage for her teammates. Oh, double stack screen.
Right.
And see that switch heavy right there? That isn't a breakdown. That's what their scheme is telling them to do. So a lot of the defense, you're going to see some point of attack, but it's not as simple as like, did she miss this coverage or not? Because it's a pretty exotic defensive system that Seattle is running, and I'm intrigued to see how it develops as their players mature.
Yeah, that's a good way to guard that. That's that Spain pick and roll where the screener gets the back screen, and you got to really communicate through that to switch it effectively.
So tap on the pass out. Okay.
Good help.
Send you to the help. This Portland Fire game, she scored 1 point, but she was a ±0 in a game they lost by 5. The reason why she was on the floor is because I could have showed you 5 minutes of defense just from this game.
Yeah,
she's
competitor.
I mean, look, just going to the hoop with a bigger player, staying solid, not fouling. She does not foul as much as normal rookies do too. Like if you go check the data, she just is strong positional defender. Watch her chase around. Can we run that one back too? I want you to watch how much time she spends on Bridget Carlton on this play. She's going to get run through an entire double at the top, lock and trail, contest.
Yep.
Oh, and now this is where it gets fun.
Paige.
This game against the Wings, she made Paige Beckers work. Now
she is the ideal type of defender against a Paige.
Now this was an overtime game. She played like nearly 40 minutes. She was gassed as it can get at the end, but man, she battles at the point of attack.
Yeah, she is literally the ideal type of defending matchup for Paige. Athletic, long, quick, good instincts, good hands, good IQ, right? Like she's exactly the kind of defender you need against Paige.
Man, and she's going to get some turns on AZ here too. It's the multiple efforts. It's the chase around. I'm not out of the play.
Staying with the play.
So can we run that one back again? So this is an example of that help off system where they are coaching them to trade on drives and to send the person at the point of attack to the dump.
Hand them off. Yeah.
And Awak Kawir is 6'6", and Flau'jae Johnson blocks her at the rim on this play as a recovery helper.
Yeah. She stays with the play. I mean, she's going to drop down and make that play on the ball. Yeah, that's big time. That's big time. Look at her on an island with Paige up top. I'm there. It's good.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Separation, but look, that's
but
like
I'm there.
That's the professional bucket getter.
Right. That's right. Protect in, recover out. Probably left her too open, but
yep. So there's a little bit of that. That's one of her deficiencies on defense that she's going to get better at.
Look at her moving those feet. Look at her. You're turning those hips. That's a tough shot. Shot.
But that's like winning defense right there. Even a make in that situation. That was a little bit of a. So can we roll that back one more time? If there's one constructive criticism, which by the way, she is so engaged all the time that it would make sense that the controller would lag from time to time. Sometimes in transition, it's like a half second too late to adjust. But we're talking about someone who's played 20 games in the WNBA. We're going to get there.
Yeah.
Watch her chase AZ on this play. This is just like lock and trail. You're not going to touch the ball.
Yeah.
And Lee Giroux is forced to take a 3. Like that does not show up in a box score, but that's elite defense.
Get through. Get over. Now she battles, man. She's a competitor. Look at her. Bodying up Paige, like, yeah, you're gonna feel me.
For the sake of honesty, I included these next two because it's like, look at how hard you can play defense, and Paige Beckers can still be Paige Beckers. At this point, she's played, I think, like 36 minutes in this game. And I mean, look, she's not all that detached.
No, not at all. On that one, not at all. That's, again, just Paige. Paige being Paige in the fourth quarter. But look, oh, that's good help. Staying attached. Me and you now. Me and you. I'm there. That's a tough look. That's a tough bucket, Paige.
Yeah, I hate it when we dog people for getting scored on when it's just like, come on, she did everything she could do on that play. I love the way she gets in those passing lanes too. Here's one where I'm going to chase you off the line. Low shot
And
clock.
recover. Tough.
And so that's a shot
tough.
clock violation there.
Yeah, that's tough when I leave my feet and then get back down and still recover back on that same player.
I'm going to ride a 6'4" player all the way to the bucket, get the stop.
Look, read that in real time. Great steal. Great steal.
I start to see now why the clear runway in Seattle is so perfectly suited for her. Like, they want her. They went out and got her. The Valkyries did not make the Storm pay as much as I think they should have to do it, to be abundantly clear. Man, like I said, she had a 1-point game where she played 31 minutes and was not a negative on the plus minus. Like, that's a worker.
Yeah.
What I'm intrigued by is like, okay, shooting efficiency comes along a little bit, gets a little bit stronger in a pro strength and conditioning program. Like, this is not out of the realm of possibility that this is an all-star as soon as next year.
And possibly one of the upcoming premier 2 guards in the league.
Mhm.
Some of that shot making, her two-way ability. We're talking about a very interesting trajectory for this kind of player with her combination of athleticism and IQ and those things that you just mentioned. The sharper she gets, man, like as a perimeter player, she will be undeniable.
Yeah, I mean, she at times wants to be good so badly that it's like almost over effort. And I don't want to totally coach that out of a player's system. It's about how can we curate your habits to intense effort in meaningful ways. But I think the strongest thing that she has going for her is the brain between her ears. Like, this is someone with an iron will and someone who wants to be great.
Yeah. And like to that point, I told you before the recording, what is to her advantage, I think, is that she is naturally a star and she carries it in a way that feels just authentic and not boastful or showy. And I think she takes pride in that, in being a star just in her personality and in how she goes about things. And I think that is only going to translate well into her confidence and her ability as a basketball player, because as a music artist and a rapper and just a personality, she just has the star quality and gene, and she embraces that. And the more she does, I think the better we're going to see her get.